Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to our new lesson of Mega Goal 4. Today, inshallah, we are going to take a new lesson on your workbook. Our lesson today is on Unit 6. What would you do? Workbook pages 65 and 66. In today's lesson, inshallah, we are going to number 1, check the homework before. Number 2, complete the online blog about ethics and technology. On exercise L, use the verb in parentheses and future progressive and or future perfect tense. Number 3, answer the questions about the text on exercise M. Number 4, complete the conversation on exercise N using the correct form of used to, be used to, was, were, going to. The last part of the lesson is ending the lesson with a quiz on the class point. Okay. So, my dear students, now let's go to the first part. Let's check the homework at first. So, I want you to open on page 59 to check the homework I gave you before. As you see here for exercise E, I told you to complete these sentences with the correct verb form for unreal situations. So now I will show you the answers and I want you to check your answers and correct your mistakes. Okay, now let's go to exercise F. On this exercise, I told you to write a sentence about each picture. Use the subject and verb given with as if, as though. I told you that we can look carefully at this example and after checking this example carefully, we can do or make sentences to describe each picture. He told us he swims as if he were a dolphin. Now I will show you the answers, but the answers may be different, okay? Good. Let's go to page number 60. I will show you the answers and I want you to pay attention because the answers may be different. Okay. If we go to page 61, I told you to read this article and answer the questions. So I think you read it before. I will show you the answers for these questions to check your answers, okay? Good. Okay. Now let's go to page 62. If we go there, we find on this exercise, he wants us to read Charles' dilemma and answer the questions. Okay, I think you read this dilemma carefully. So I will show you the answers to these questions. I want you to pay attention and correct your mistakes. Okay, for page 63. Sorry, before going to page 63, there is another part on page 62. It's exercise B. He wants you to read the story again and make notes on each event and its effects. So I will show you the event and or the cause and the effect. And here you can write your own answers to these questions. Okay, now let's go to page 63. Here I told you to look carefully at this picture and write your notes to describe uh, how the students feel about the test. Okay, at first I told you to fill in this chart, then write your sentences here. I will show you the answers, but the answers may be different, my dear students. So I want you to pay attention when you check your exercise or your homework. The last part of the homework is on page 64. It's related to the writing. I told you to write about the time you faced a dilemma. How did you make a decision about what to do? Here you can write your notes answering these questions and write your notes, and under it you can write the essay describing the dilemma you faced. Okay, and now I want you to participate, me, my dear students, to answer anything related to the lesson of today. As you see here, for exercise L, he wants us to complete the online blog about ethics and technology. Use the verb in parentheses and future progressive or future perfect tense. يعني هنا هو في الجزئيه دي يا شباب محتاج ان احنا بقى ايه نقرا الجزئيه او الموضوع اللي هو موجود عندنا، ونكمل الجمل او الفراغات بالفيوتشر بروجريسيف اللي هو المستقبل المستمر، او الفيوتشر بيرفكت اللي هو المستقبل التام. طبعا الفيرب اللي هنستخدمه في المستقبل المستمر او التام موجود عندنا في الاقواس، فانت بتشوف الجمله هل هي محتاجه future progressive ولا محتاجه future perfect. So my dear students, I want one of you to start reading from the beginning and complete these sentences to give a meaning. Who can start? كده يعني دوركم جه يا شباب في موضوع المشاركه، يعني يا ريت الناس بقى تبدا تشارك كده معانا. طيب يعني any student can give me the answer, please raise your hand. يعني اي طالب مستعد للمشاركه ويقدر يدينا مشاركه كده او يقدر يقرا ويقول لنا الاجابات يرفع يده كده. يلا يا حبايبي عشان ما نضيعش وقت، بس لان مده الحصه نص ساعه فقط. طيب احمد زكي، اتفضل يا احمد. احمد.
Yes.
Ahmed, I want to start reading from here and complete any sentence using the progressive or the perfect.
طب ثانية بس هتلاقي الصوت بيقطع الثانية. اوكي.
يلا
سامعني كده يا مستر؟
انا كده سامعك كويس، اتفضل يا احمد.
اوكي. Technology has completely changed the way we live and work, and it will continue to do so in the future, according to a market forecast. 5 years from now, e-learning will have reached a volume of nearly $6 billion in the highest buying markets. This amount will be spent on packaged content development service, learning platform, tools, hosting service, authoring softwares and platform installation, higher education. uh, will have become.
Excellent, excellent. تبقى will have become. Excellent. طيب complete.
Will have become the largest buyer by the end of the forecast period. more than 3 million students in U.S. will have attended.
لا، هي دي هتبقى future progressive.
ممكن هتبقى will be attending. look
excellent. هتبقى will be attending. excellent. طيب complete.
virtual school and more cooperation will be using e-learning platforms for meeting and training sessions.
excellent. excellent. طيب
أكمل؟
let's give the mic to أنس. شكرا لك يا أحمد. thanks a lot. أنس محمد. أنس محمد مصطفى، اتفضل يا أنس. يلا يا أنس بسرعة كده.
ايه يا استاذ؟
يلا يا أنس. I want you to read from here and give me the answers, okay?
Moreover, have developments in robots, all AI, artificial intelligence, will mean that soon we will all be able to study or work remotely from the comfort of our home. We will send our robots to school or the office instead by 2022. It's quite possible that many households will own a robot to carry out porter-style tasks, such as fetching and carrying. By 2030, experts believe that robotics will be developed.
لا، هتبقى will have developed. will have developed.
وده developed.
اللي هو
أنا
الفيوتشر بيرفكت. future perfect يبقى will have وبعدين الباست participle. طيب اتفضل كمل يلا يا أنس.
so significantly
آه.
that smart robots will be uh, capable of performing
autonomous.
autonomously
yes.
and make common sense decisions by 2050. Some scientists believe that smart robots uh, would have researched
okay. will have reached. excellent. ماشي ممتاز، برافو عليك. آه.
such a high level of intelligence that they will be able to provide emotional care and companionship to elderly and sick.
okay, thanks for you Anas, thanks a lot. برافو عليك يا أنس. طيب now my dear students, let's go to another part on the same page. جزئية تانية كده موجودة عندنا في أسفل الصفحة تحت النص بالظبط. طبعا جايب لي بعض الأسئلة زي ما احنا شايفين، بيقول لي answer the questions about the text. جايب لي سؤالين هنجاوبهم من النص. طيب at first what will have happened by 2022؟ who can give me the answer for number one؟ عمر عبد الرحمن. عمر. طيب مهند حمد. بدر طارق. طيب احمد زكي can you answer number 1؟ احمد تقدر تجاوب رقم 1؟
أيوة مس.
can you answer number 1؟
What will have happened by 2022?
yes.
So, by 2022, many house loads will have bought a smart robot.
excellent excellent ممتاز يا احمد، برافو عليك. thanks a lot for you. Thanks for you. Now, my dear students, for question number 2, he wants you to give your own answers. يعني هنا هو محتاج بقى كل واحد يقول إجابته الخاصة. يعني would you buy smart robot? Why not؟ يعني لو أنت فعلا اشتريت اللي هو الإنسان الآلي، اشتريته فعلا ولا ما اشتريتوش، وبعدين هتقول السبب إيه. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to page 66. As you see here on this page on exercise N, he wants you to complete the conversation using the correct form of used to, be used to, would, was, were, going to. Now I want two students. One will read about Tom, the other will read about Jim. Okay? عاوز اتنين من الطلاب، واحد هيقرأ عن توم وواحد هيقرأ عن جيم. المحادثة اللي قدامنا ديت، وطبعا بنيجي في الفراغات ونكمل الأشياء الناقصة. طيب يعني معلش يا احمد وانس، انا شايف ان انتم يعني الناشطين كويس جدا اليوم، افضل من الناس كلها اللي موجوده. لذلك هنديكم الفرصه ان انتم تقراوا المحادثه مع بعض. اتفضلوا احمد زكي وانس.
أيوة.
معلش يا احمد،
أيوة أستاذ.
انت هتقرا عن توم يا احمد، وانس هيقرا عن جيم.
نقرأ عن توم.
احمد توم وانس
طيب.
جيم. يلا.
Okay. Can I talk to you about a problem I'm struggling with?
Sure, what is going on?
My brother isn't doing very well in his history class. He used to be a really hardworking student, and he uh, he uh, he always listened to the teacher. But lately he has become distracted. Anyway, he has asked me to write his history report for him. I wasn't. I will not. I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to, but I now think that maybe I should. He is my brother after all.
I don't know, it seems kind of dishonest to me. If your brother used to be such a good student, why can't he write his own report?
Well, he's really wants to join the school football team, and he hasn't been concentrating on his students. I have written a few papers for him over the last few months.
Oh no, Tom, that's trouble. You should stop writing those papers.
I know, but I want my brother to do well in school. Mom and Dad are used to him getting are used to get him getting great grades, and they will be so disappointed if he fails. If I help him, he will get a better grade in history. Also, I promise that he will do all my chores for the next month. I'll write the paper for him.
طيب اكسلنت احمد واكسلنت انس، برافو عليكم يا شباب. يعني انا بشكركم كتير جدا اليوم بصراحه. يعني الشباب اللي موجودين معانا يعني غير متفاعلين بالمره، ولكن انا شايفكم نشيطين ومتحمسين، وبرافو عليكم. Thanks a lot. طيب now my dear students, let's go to another part on the same page, exercise O. لو رحنا طبعا عند exercise O, he wants us to write a similar conversation between you and your best friend about the situation below. Write your conversation in your notebook. Use used to, be used to, would and was going to. يعني هو باختصار كده هو عاوزك تعمل نفس المحادثة اللي انتم قرأتوها مع بعض، نعمل زيها بالضبط، ونستخدم طبعا المواقف او الموقف اللي قدامنا بالاسفل اللي هو بيتكلم عن الفاكتوريز او الصورة اللي قدامنا دي. طيب this is a homework for page 66. طبعا ده واجب هيكون عندكم في صفحة 66، وايضا عندنا page 67 is a homework and page 68 as a homework. Okay, I want you to answer all these exercises and I will check them again in the next lesson inshallah, because we have to go to the class point to answer the question I prepared for you. طبعا هنروح بقى على الكلاس بوينت عشان نشوف السؤال اللي انا جهزته ليكم، الناس اللي هي موجوده معانا والناس اللي هي مستعده للمشاركه. طبعا هندخل على الكلاس بوينت ونحل السؤال، هو سؤال بسيط جدا، الناس اللي ركزت معانا تقدر انها تتعامل مع السؤال بكل بساطه. طيب نشوف كده. As you see here, my dear students, I want you to read and complete the following sentence. This sentence is from the text we read before. طبعا الجملة دي من النص اللي احنا قرأناه قبل كده، اللي زملائكم قرأوه كان في صفحة 65. طبعا لو رجعنا للنص مرة أخرى نقدر نجيب التاريخ المحدد اللي هو ذكره هنا بخصوص هذا أو اللي بيتعلق بهذا الموقف. طيب now I want you to enter the class point. I want you to log in the class point at first. الناس تدخل الأول الكلاس بوينت وبعدين نبدأ نشوف السؤال بتاعنا. يلا يا شباب، الناس اللي موجودة تدخل بسرعة كده على الكلاس بوينت. طبعا هرفع لكم الرابط في الشات، يعني اللي مش هيقدر يدخل من الباركود اللي على الشاشة يقدر يدخل من الرابط زي كل مرة يعني. Okay, now the barcode is on the screen and the link is in chat. I want you to log in quickly, my dear students, to answer the question. كده زي ما انتم شايفين على الشاشة مفيش غير سجدي اللي دخل الكويز. أحمد عبد الله، ماشي كده سجدي وأحمد عبد الله. يلا يا أحمد يا ذكي، ويلا يا أنس بسرعة عشان هشيل الباركود من على الشاشة. كل الشباب اللي موجودين يا ريت ندخل الكلاس بوينت بسرعة عشان نبدأ الكويز. طيب هشيل الباركود من على الشاشة، واللي حابب ان هو يدخل يا شباب يعني يا ريت يكون من اللينك اللي موجود في الشات. يلا يا أنس بسرعة ادخل كده زي زملائك. يلا يا حبايبي الناس اللي موجودة اللي كانت شغالة معانا في الحصة وكانت مركزة معانا. طيب نشيل بقى الباركود، واللي حابب يدخل من الشات. هتلاقوا اللينك موجود عندكم في الشات. نبدأ الكويز. طبعا هديكم دقيقة كاملة تقرأ الجملة وترجع تاني للنص اللي احنا قرأناه في صفحة 65 وتذكر فقط التاريخ هنا بعد كلمة باي. طيب يلا يا شباب، اللي خلص يرسل اجابته عشان هقفل. اللي خلص يرسل اجابته. طيب نقفل كده الكويز ونشوف الناس ونشوف الاجابات. طيب انا شايف سجدي اللي ارسل وانس فقط. طيب ممتاز، برافو عليك يا انس. وطبعا يعني سجدي انت حاولت، ولكن التاريخ هيكون 2022. طيب ممتاز، برافو عليكم ايا كان. ثانكس ا لوت. ممتاز يا شباب اهو. يبقى by 2022 it's quite possible that many households will own a robot to carry out porter style tasks such as fetching and carrying. Okay, at the end, my dear students, I'd like to thank you for your attendance and your participation. Thanks a lot. But before I close the lesson or the class, I want to tell you something important. Thanks a lot. And I want you to answer all exercises I give you as a homework, and I will check your answers again in the next lesson, inshallah. Thanks. Bye.